Hi there, everyone. Welcome to the Pisces December 2018 reading, along with a sneak peek of your 2019 forecast. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the reading. To my loyal subscribers and Instagram followers that are here, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all your guys' support like you can't imagine. I have so much gratitude for you guys. I hope that those that celebrate Thanksgiving had a wonderful holiday Thanksgiving, did some nice, fun, maybe not so crazy Black Friday shopping, and you guys got everything you wanted. So here we go. I'm just going to tap into your Pisces energy. What's going on with Pisces? Just tapping in, see what messages I get. Okay, Aries, Emperor. What kind of messages do you have for Pisces? I feel like there's another card that goes with that. Yep. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you're in a situation where there is no equal give and take. You've been giving up way too much of your time, energy, even just effort, attention. But I'm feeling that some of you are just trying to now pull back from over giving of yourself and just finding peace and inner balance. And although some people may not be happy with this, of course, because they're so used to you being so giving, some people just know how to take, while others are just busy giving. So it's going to, oh, okay. So for some Pisces here, yeah, we've got a breakup here. Breakup, disappointment, heartache. Someone here is feeling as though this is something now that they need to do. They need to break away from someone. They need to detach from someone. Things haven't worked out the way you wanted them to. I feel that some of you Pisces feel that a break is what's needed, so that you can get clear with yourself about what you want to manifest next. And that will ultimately bring you to whether or not this is the relationship you want to manifest, right? If you want to get back together, if you want to work things out, maybe you just need a breather because things have gotten so tense and crazy lately. Yeah, so Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whether this is the energy you're embodying, Queen of Action, making changes in your life, in your situation, or this is someone that you are dealing with. Maybe someone around you is making some changes in your life or in their life, and it's affecting you and how you move forward. And the Page of Pentacles, whether this is you wanting to make an offer or there is an offer coming in for you. This is something very positive. You get some good news about, stability, family, home life, earthly matters. Okay, yeah. So maybe you get an offer, a change in the home, your finances, a new job. Apply it to your situation. This is inheritance. This is, that Christmas bonus, being able to have that extra income to help support your family. I feel that that's going to come in as well. Some of you have some financial worries. I feel like you're waiting on an offer to come in, right? Yeah. See, you're having some financial worries. You felt like, how much stronger, how much more strength do I need to pull out of every nook and cranny of my being? I've been trying to balance myself financially for so long. How much more of this do I have to take? But I do feel an offer is going to come in for you. For some of you, this is exactly what you've been waiting for. For others, I believe you were expecting something bigger, something more. Please don't bite the hand that feeds you. Appreciate whatever offer you do get, however little, small. It's a start. Just remember that. It's a start to help alleviate some of the stress and financial imbalance that you've been feeling. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to get started with your reading. That was just me tapping into some energies for you guys, just for those Pisces that may or may not resonate with the entire reading. So here we go. Remember that this is a general reading, and so not all messages will resonate with everyone, I should say. If you'd like a personal reading so that I can tap into your energies, if this is you, Pisces, Seven of Swords, right? Some stuff that not, you know, let me put it this way. I feel that there's a Pisces here who has been escaping responsibility, not paying their bills, not taking care of, you know, their responsibilities, bills, children, family. You know, at the same time, I also feel that there's a Pisces that's so overwhelmed here that they're not even taking care of themselves. They have almost just detached from that idea that, yes, it's, you know, I need to be responsible for my own actions. I need to be responsible for my home life, for my bills, whatever it may be. It's almost as though you're rebelling from what you should be doing or what's expected of you. You just go into this self-sabotage mode. I don't feel that there's a Seven of Swords energy around you in terms of someone's doing something shady to you. I feel like you're the one letting yourself down. You haven't given up completely to whatever it is that you've been wanting or working for, but you're just kind of in this I don't give a shit, fuck it mood. You know, if they're not doing anything to meet me halfway, if my boss isn't giving me those extra hours, if, you know, whatever the situation is for you, right? Fill in the blank right there. It's almost as though you're just sick and tired of waiting. You're just sick and tired of, you know, things not working out the way you had anticipated after all the work that you've done. And so you turn into this Seven of Swords energy, or your partner, vice versa. Apply it to your situation, where you just say, what the hell am I waiting for? What the hell am I doing all this work for? It's not paying out. And so you just go into this I don't give a shit mood, right? Where you really just don't give a shit anymore. And when you get into this mood, it's almost as though you don't even think of the consequences that come with that change of character, change of energy. So this is your warning for those of you that haven't gotten that far yet with that energy, is that it's calling attention to the realization that when you are going in this self-sabotage mode, this is a very important message for someone because it's not leaving me alone. You keep going into this downward spiral of Seven of Swords energy, and it just gets worse and worse and worse, and the consequences become greater. So if you are in this Seven of Swords mode, Seven of Swords energy, remember that you may have a lot to lose here over some, you know, petty energies that you can release yourself from. Okay, so back to my announcement. This is a general reading. May or may not resonate with everyone. This is for your December general energies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. If you're having issues with communication at this time or lack thereof, Three of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, right? So going back to that energy that I was feeling is that you're kind of in this, I've done everything you've asked me to. I've listened to your instructions. I've listened to your demands. I've followed everything to a T of how things are supposed to manifest, going by this list of things to do, these requisitions, these requirements. You want me to do A, B, and C so that I can get to D, but why am I still stuck at C? Why am I still stuck at C waiting for this to pay out? And you get tired of waiting. You get tired of waiting for your results, and you start feeling as though all this work for nothing. And so that Seven of Pentacles quickly turns into the Seven of Swords energy, where you're like, I don't give a fuck, right? Fuck it energy. I'm trying not to cuss, damn it. Here we go. Yeah. And there is that Six of Pentacles once again. A lot of earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Six of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and Two of Wands. Yeah. So again, you're feeling as though you've done so much with very little payout. You've given a lot more than you've received here, and you just want to put an end to it because it's draining the hell out of you. And although it's taken you quite some time to get into this mode, it's painful for you to look back and say, after all that work I put into, after all that time, after, you know, whatever it is, that work in your relationships, partnerships, whatever it may be, you feel as though you've invested a whole lot more into this person, into this situation, into whatever it is for you. And it's gotten you nowhere fast, dead in your tracks. And I feel that you've been feeling this Ten of Swords energy for quite some time. Very pained, right? Painful endings. And it's almost as though as you knew that painful ending was coming this way, right? You knew that if you weren't receiving as much as you were giving, as much as you were offering, as much as you were putting out there for others, right? At work, you're working your ass off. You're taking the lead in so many things. You're proving yourself with very little recognition. And you start to feel as though, what the hell am I working so hard for when it's not appreciated? If this is in a relationship or a partnership, you're like, fuck this shit. I'm consistently putting out more than I'm giving. It's not paying out after everything that I've done, right? You know that you've given a lot more, you've put in a lot more. And yet the payout isn't as great as you thought it was or would be. And you're feeling left out in the cold here. And so what's your next step? It's time to detach. It's time to break away from this Ten of Swords energy and look towards the future, whatever that future may be, now that you're realizing that maybe this isn't going to work the way you had anticipated it. A lot of Pentacles here. If this is about your career and money and finances, you know, in the home, trying to establish a more stable home environment, or just your own. Yeah, look at that. Another 10. Yeah, you are definitely coming to an end of, I'm tired of putting out this energy of, I'm here, pay attention to me, I'm working my ass off. Can I get promoted? Can I get a bonus, right? Or in a relationship of, you know, I'm here for you, you know, I'm reaching out to you, constantly reaching out to somebody with little to none, little to zero effort being reciprocated. And you're at this point of, hello, did you forget I was here? When are you going to reach the fuck out, right? When are you going to realize that I've been here? When? Do I need to hide behind these wands the way you have? But you don't want that 10 of Wands energy. You've essentially been feeling their 10 of Wands energy. Could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you've been dealing with, right? King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so if you're waiting on an offer, on a new beginning, yeah, from an earth sign, because you've got a lot of earth here, I feel as though your patience is non-existent to this point. It has worn thin. Could be with a Virgo, or they have Virgo in your chart, or perhaps you do. And this is a lingering feeling. This isn't new. This isn't something where all of a sudden you just woke up one day and you said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm done. No, you've been avoiding that 10 of Swords energy. and it's something that hasn't escaped you. The more you try to go within and try to figure out another option, another way, another choice, another solution for whatever your situation is, another, mode of communication. How can I get them to reach back out to me? Another way of being noticed at work. What more do I have to do? A song and dance so that I can get noticed and recognized that I'm the one pulling all the weight here? And for some of you Pisces, it might not even be you. It might be, that you're on the other end of this and this is your wake-up call. That you have that partner that has been trying to get your attention like this. But this feeling of wanting to give up and wanting to walk away and saying, you know what? No. Let me find my own peace and balance. I've put too much work into this. Look at way too many pentacles. I put way too much work into this for it not to work out for me. So you know what's going to happen now is I'm going to work out for me. Why? Seriously, like every freaking pentacle card here. Because you finally got to this point of, I've taken the time to figure things out. I know what I need to do. This 10 of Swords energy has been brewing, has been lingering, where you've wanted to put an end to the constant, effort, putting yourself out there, trying to get noticed, waiting for the payout. And you're just like, hello, am I chopped liver? And each time you're feeling a little more discouraged, a little more defeated. So this 10 of Swords, it's not new. This isn't a sudden ending for you. This isn't. This isn't a sudden detachment or willingness to finally turn your back on giving out more than you're receiving. The more someone recoiled, the more someone, was less open to what you were putting out there, the closer you got to that 10 of Swords energy, where you're just saying, I'm always the one that reaches out. I'm always the one that, takes the initiative at work. I'm always the one that tries to make my sales, my goals. I'm always the, if you're in school, the one in the group that's doing the majority of the work and takes everything on. Everyone benefits here but me, is how Pisces has been feeling. When does Pisces get to benefit? When does Pisces feel balanced and enamored and, joyful, content? Because the more discouraged and disappointed you feel, the closer to that 5 of Pentacles you get. And that's not an energy that you want. And so yes, that whole hermit energy where you've kind of been in this hermit mode where you just didn't want to talk to anybody for some time. You've been contemplating whether or not you continue to keep putting time, energy, effort, money, love, compassion, understanding. Those take a lot of energy too, just because it's not financial. Love, energy, compassion, it can drain you emotionally, mentally, and physically. So much so that you may be putting others out in your home because you don't even want to deal with any other energy. You're trying to get over this harsh ending, this, and it's not even a harsh ending like it just suddenly happened. It's just kind of like you had to finally accept that you're always taking the initiative. You're always on the lookout. You're always wanting to find a way to keep that door open. And so at some point you have to say, enough is enough. I'm trying to balance myself, balance my home, balance my finances, and balance whatever this is for you. And you want to just put your guard up now, because now you want them to work for it. Now you want them to feel your absence, since they did not appreciate your presence. And that gets that cycle going, right? So the Wheel of Fortune closes out this cycle of lack, this cycle of putting out more than you're receiving. And whether this is you traveling and moving on, moving forward, or this is them who finally says, oh shit, I took them for granted. I need them on my team. They've done so much for us, and they've never gotten promoted. This person carries the weight of our sales team, and others have advanced or promoted or left before they've even had a chance to make some real money. And now they're going to leave because they're looking for another job elsewhere. Now they want to go somewhere where the financial aspect is much more gratifying, rewarding, along with that environment in the workplace where everyone works as a team. Whereas opposed to here, Pisces, you're doing the majority of the work and everyone just kind of, is around you, right? You're doing the majority of the work and everyone else is like, give us your good ideas and let's run with it like they're ours. But it's you who's leading that team with very little recognition. So be careful who you share your ideas with. Be careful who you allow to take some of that credit from, right? Like they're taking the credit that you're the one that created this idea. They may have done some of the work, but had you not given them the idea, would they have come up with this on their own? And if this is in a relationship, I'm feeling as though you've come to this realization of they've taken you for granted in terms of they always just kind of expected you to be there. You're not going anywhere, Pisces. That's how they see it. That's how you finally realize that maybe that's how they've been seeing things. They can come and go, deal with their own shit, deal with their own drama, whatever it is that they're dealing with. And yet they feel like you're always going to be there for them, right? Daily guidance from your angels. Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So if you got sick and tired of others taking credit for your work, of others depending on you to get this, a team or whatever's going on at work, right? Apply it to your work situation where they are much more dependent on you taking the lead and making others look good for all your work that you've put in, right? And maybe you've decided that this is my opportunity to ask for a raise. Maybe you've decided that this is your opportunity to, start looking for a job elsewhere. Messages from your angels. What message do you have for Pisces in December 2018, please? Angel Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So you're sick and tired of this 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. You're finally at that 10 of Swords that you've been taking a slow path to. But don't do it. Don't block people in spite of everything that you've put out. Recognize all of your hard work. Recognize your worth, that you are deserving of that 7 of Pentacles paying out, right? And maybe it just hasn't happened for you and you've been thinking of making some changes to, make sure that some of those results come about. So you've got perfect timing and the opportunity for you to release yourself from any negative thought patterns, any resentment. anything that may be holding you back from moving forward in a much more positive way. Okay. Whispers of Love Oracle for Pisces, December 2018, please. Oh, 3 of them. Okay. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So again, if you're the one always putting out more than you're receiving, that is a pattern in your relationships. If it drains you personally, emotionally, mentally, and those around you because you have been, putting out more than you're receiving in relationships, look at the pattern in your relationships. Are you putting in more time and effort than you are receiving? Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully, and in a loving manner. So before you cut this person out, just know that you can speak your truth. You can get your point across without being so harsh, and do it in a loving manner, right? So let's move on to your love life, Pisces. Singles, straight up singles and couples. Couples, dating, in-betweeners. But let's pull your December love energy. It's December 2018. I almost said 16. So for some of you, December 2016 is significant. Anyway, let's get going here. December 2018 for straight up single Pisces. What does Pisces have going on? December 2018. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. Coupled up Pisces, married, dating, exclusively dating, or in-betweeners. You may want to stick around for the entire love life reading because both messages will probably be for you. Oh, I know some of my Pisces hate this card. I know I didn't burn it. I know you guys wanted me to. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And Pisces, especially my Instagram Pisces, you've gotten this message quite a few times. So obviously you haven't clearly decided what you want. I'm going to pull one more because I know how some of you Pisces, my Pisces followers, can't stand that card. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. For my coupled up and married Pisces. All right, let's see. What is going on for straight up singles? Straight up single. Let me put these over here. Straight up single Pisces for the month of December 2018. Unrequited love. So if you've been in between relationships because things haven't been working out with someone, it's like it ends before it starts. It starts before, and then it quickly ends. It's almost as though you have a lot of new beginnings with this person or endings. You start dating, they ghost you, they come back, they ghost you, they leave you hanging. This is a relationship that can never get its foot off the ground. No matter how much they say they love and care about you, I'm not saying that they don't. What I'm saying is there is something more to this than you're aware of. And this may be a karmic partner instead of a soulmate partner. That's funny. I said instead of a soulmate partner, and the Lovers comes out. So some of you single Pisces are dealing with both a soulmate and a karmic partner. And there is that Seven of Pentacles again. Okay, so unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, right? So something else is going on here than meets the eye, because I don't feel as though it's completely about attraction or chemistry. I'm feeling that this is more about fear, that it isn't going to work out the way you anticipate. They can't give you everything that they feel you need, you require, you deserve, right? And so whoever this partner may be, or maybe this is vice versa, maybe this is you feeling this way, is that you want to be with someone, but you don't know how to give them everything that they want. You feel like you two belong together, but each time you try to make it work, you just don't understand why you can't make it work. You get along well, but it's almost like a moment of blah. And without realizing it, it's like you guys kind of ghost each other. One person is left hanging. The other one's, the other one's just feeling like, I don't know if I can make this work. And so there's inner conflict, and then there's conflict between the two of you. And so when each time when you guys try to work things out again and come together, and the conversations, the talk, you miss each other, you love each other, you can't wait to see each other, you spend time together, but each time you come across this conflict between you where you feel like maybe things aren't going to work out, and you're like, but I know we can get there. But each time one or both of you is a little more guarded the next time and the next time and the next time. And I feel like this is a hump that you guys just don't know how to climb over. This is a relationship where I feel as though it has had many new beginnings, many new tries, but with each painful ending and disappointment, you get a little more guarded and disappointed. And this has a lot to do with that general reading, the beginning of the reading. You want to be able to move forward. You at this point, you're feeling like you can't even see if you can move forward in this. Yes, you're trying to stay optimistic. Yes, you're saying, no, I know that this is who I belong with. I know this is who I want to be, but why the hell hasn't it progressed the way I have wanted it to for so long? And they say they want the same thing too, but why hasn't it? And it's got you stuck in your tracks. And that Seven of Pentacles, of putting in all the work and not receiving, the return of all your hard work, gets you feeling like that Four of Pentacles, very guarded. And it's like, nope, I'm not letting you back in that easily. I can't handle another Ten of Swords moment here. When do we close out all those chapters of the past and finally manifest a new beginning between us, the one that we've both been wanting for so long? Why? It's like you're dumbfounded between the two of you. Why can't we make this work? And that is something that between the two of you need to, really get to the bottom of. Why hasn't this worked the way you had wanted it to for quite some time? Couples, coupled up Pisces, it is safe for you to love, and very soon. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if you're an in-betweener with that unrequited love, and you're like, I know I want this person, I want to be with this person, but clearly decide all areas of what being with that person really means. Living together, blending families, making changes. King of Cups. You've been emotionally guarded for quite some time, because each time that you feel stagnancy in your relationship, that it's not working out the way you want it to, you get into this Nine of Wands energy of like, okay, is this another moment where we separate, where we take a break from each other, where we walk away from each other. And you're trying to contain all your emotions, but inside is this turmoil, and you just don't know how much more of it you can take. You're like, can we get this going now? Can we get this off the ground, please? Like yesterday. There is a need for communication here. Clearly decide what it is you want. And know that whatever it is that you do want with this partner, it is safe for you to love. Get out of your freaking head. You're afraid of being rejected. You're afraid that they're not going to want the same thing. You're afraid that they're going to say, hey, I never talked about that kind of stuff. Where do you get that from? You're afraid that maybe you've gotten ahead of yourself here. There are new beginnings here waiting for you. It is safe for you to love, and very soon, right? King of Swords, Temperance, that Page of Pentacles, not surprised, came out sideways. I'm taking it both ways. And that Four of Cups. So if you don't speak up, and if you don't decide on what it is that you truly want in this relationship, I feel that this is like a love reading altogether. Singles and couples. I feel it's just one big love reading here. You need to really decide what it is that you want for yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to end up with this Four of Cups energy where you have so many opportunities to make this right, to get out of your head about why this isn't going to work out and start focusing on why it will. That it is safe for you to love. Perhaps you or someone else has been slow moving and getting this off the ground. And so that's got you stuck in your head with that Eight of Swords, that maybe this isn't going the way I thought it would. Maybe I thought that they were the one. But instead they're a karmic partner. Instead they're a past life partner. Instead they're unrequited love, and it's never going to get off the ground. But maybe you get out of this self-defeated energy, or they do. And it's time to communicate about what this new start, new ideas, new beginnings has in store for you. This is what I want, because you've clearly decided what you want. It is safe for you to love. And you finally get to a point where, you know what? I've done a lot to make my wishes, my desires, whatever known. I want this new beginning. Get out of your head. Let go of whatever missed opportunities you feel you've had. You have 2 4s here and 3 8s. You have 3 8s here. This is about progress and changes made with progress. Forward movement, fast or slow, is still forward movement. I know you're getting anxious. I know you're getting frustrated that you haven't been seeing the results that you have been wanting after putting in so much work into a situation, a relationship, or a partnership. But that's why that very soon card keeps coming out. Clearly decide that if this is the relationship you want, understand that this is part of the relationship. This is part of the path of this relationship. That it's not going to happen as quickly as you were hoping it would, right? Okay, Pisces. I'm going to pull some 2019 energies. Pisces, singles and couples. You've got a lot to clear up for yourself. You've got to really, really get clear with what it is that you want, what it is you're willing to sacrifice, to let go, to work hard for. And then take those steps to make it happen. Okay, Spirit, 2019 sneak peek preview. What is going on? What can they anticipate? Pisces, general energies for Pisces in the year 2019. 3 cards, please. I will have your 2019 forecast in a couple weeks. You will be able to order your own personal 2019 forecast. I will have a mini reading where I'll just, be very basic energies for 2019, and then I'll have a more in-depth 2019 forecast where I really go from month to month to get to the bottom of what you can anticipate every month of 2019, January to December. It's pretty much like the in-depth reading ends up being like a mini reading for every single month of 2019 and what you can expect in both general and love. Okay, so I will be putting that out in a couple weeks. So here we go. Pisces 2019. What do they have to look forward to? What can they anticipate? Pisces. 3 cards, please. General energies for Pisces in the year 2019. Who also got choose a new direction? One of my earth signs did. May have been Taurus. In the near future, choose a new direction and get more information. So in the near future, you are making some changes. You are working towards those changes. You finally, especially with what we had at the beginning of this reading, you get to a point of wanting to make those changes, knowing you need to choose a new direction. You've been putting out way more energy than you've been receiving, and it's been draining. And so you want to get more information as to why you've gotten yourself into this situation. At what point did these things change, right? 10 of Swords energy. Again. Judgment. The Devil. And 10 of Wands. Wow. That is some heavy energy for 2019. Pisces, what is going on? Okay, in the near future, so you finally realize that, yes, you've been inching towards that 10 of Swords energy as we saw in the love reading, right? The love reading, no, in the general reading at the beginning of the reading. You've been inching towards making these changes, putting an end to the waiting, putting an end to giving more than you're receiving. So you choose a new direction, but in a more positive way, because now you know what hasn't been working and what needs to change. So you get this opportunity for a new direction, a new opportunity, a do-over. You get to do this again, but get more information. Oh gosh, with the Devil card and the 10 of Wands, whatever has been burdening you, whatever addictions, codependencies have been burdening you, here, get more information. If you need help, seek professional help, guidance, whatever it may be. This may also be someone around you. This is someone around you that I feel is going to come to you, because I don't feel that this is all Pisces energy with that Devil and the 10 of Wands. I feel that, okay, the message I just got here. In the near future, you finally realize that you're going towards that 10 of Swords energy. This is an opportunity to choose a new direction and make the future, the manifestation that you want for yourself in love, in career, in your home, whatever it may be. It's time for you to choose a new direction and figure out what hasn't been working out for you. And because you may have to leave someone behind because you may have to leave someone behind, you then come out of the cold. You get more information as to which path you really want to take. This information that you get, you realize that the other person has been feeling bound to these codependencies and addictions. It's weighed heavily on them, and they've shut you out for so long because they don't want you to know. That's why you've been inching towards in the near future. And the 10 of Swords. They've hidden from you just how bad their issues have been, their codependencies, their addictions, their situation in the home. It doesn't even have to be an addiction or a codependency. It can just be that they're in a very tough bind and they felt like that for so long and they've hidden it from you. And so it's gotten you to a point of choosing a new direction and wanting to make a new life for yourself because this person hasn't reciprocated everything that you have been waiting for, even though they may have talked about it in the past or promised it to you in the past, whether this is in love or work. If this is in work, there are other situations at play here that they feel bound and tied, that they cannot offer you a new position. They cannot offer you a raise or more money or a promotion. It has weighed heavily, heavily on them. And I feel that as you choose a new direction, they come out. You come out of feeling left out in the cold, and then they will come out and they will let you know. Oh yeah, they will let you know that bondage is real. Not, I mean kinky bondage, right? I mean like whatever they feel bound and tied to has been so toxic and consuming. They have been trying to protect you from what they've been going through. Oh my God, I just got the chills. Literally, my whole body shook right now. They've been trying to protect you. So before you get mad at them, before you go off on them, know that that person, place, thing, situation, relationship, addiction is way deeper than you realize. For some, it's codependent relationships. They feel they cannot break away from certain relationships. They feel a responsibility. Others, we have drugs, gambling, shopping, sex, prescription drugs. They feel as though they cannot go daily without a fix. And so although they may have promised you this beautiful future together, they know that commingling, that bringing your lives together, their dirty little secret that they've been hiding from you gets revealed. They don't want to expose themselves to you and be vulnerable, nor do they want to expose you to just how bad they've been feeling bound and tied to this addiction. Page of Pentacles. Again, there's a lot of earth. You've had a lot of earth in this reading. So if this is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're dealing with, there is a whole lot more information here that you're not aware of. You will get that information. Just be careful when you try to press someone for that information. They may not be ready to reveal it. They may retreat a whole lot longer than they already have. Before I finish up your reading, I'm also going to pull Romance Angel Oracle for your 2019 sneak peek forecast. And we'll lay it on top of these. You know, before I do this, I feel I need to pull the Angel Therapy Oracle message. Because that was some tough information, some tough news to hear. Angel Therapy Oracle message. One card each here for 2019, Pisces in 2019. Your base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So yeah, in the near future, you finally get clear, right? That very soon card that you so hate, some of you Pisces. I don't want to say all of you, but you know which Pisces you are, my buddy friends here from Instagram. Base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home. If you have been fearing this Ten of Swords because you know things have been needing to come to an end, you've been needing to detach. It's time to get grounded. And I feel that in the near future, you will be grounded enough to finally make these positive changes in your life where you feel empowered to be able to do it and to be able to choose a new direction. Choose a new direction, Pisces. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So I feel that all of these harsh reality changes of everything that's been going on. Gets you to this point of almost a spiritual awakening for some. For others, you've already been in the throes of this spiritual awakening, and your powerful spiritual power that you have within you grows stronger and stronger, where you can't hide it anymore. You become a different person. This is spiritual evolution, spiritual awakening for you in 2019. And choose a new direction. Wow. Your twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. That is why they are protecting you from this, although they think they're protecting you from this, right? But you've been knowing, because if this is your twin flame that we are talking about for some of you Pisces, you've been knowing that they've been feeling this. Why? Because you mirror each other. You feel each other's feelings. You've been going through this horribly draining, toxic energy. You've been feeling their energy for so long. So when you go back to thinking, what does this person need to heal, to move forward? This person that's feeling bound and tied to whatever addiction or illness or, you know, marriage, partnership, relationship, you know, situation. What does that person need to get out of feeling bound and tied? What do they need? And you have to give that to yourself, because you will mirror your twin flame, and they will get to that point that they start to then realize the same thing. Romance Angel Oracle for 2019, please. Pisces 2019. Children, right? If you've been worried about children being affected with these changes going on. Deception. I'll get to that, don't worry. Let me pull one more card. Release your ex. Okay, Pisces. So the deception here can mean a lot of things. It can mean that you're not being completely open and honest and truthful about the new direction that you really want. Some of you start on with this new direction without letting your partner in. You just kind of move forward in a different way. You come and go. You do what you want. You say enough. For some of you that this is a long distance relationship, or you are together, but I feel like, you know, someone may be at a distance, like if they're in the military or they just live far, or they're not in the same, they don't have the same capability to keep this relationship going. And so you continue to put on this front of, yeah, we're going to keep going with this relationship, but at the same time, you've already chosen a new direction. This is for 2019. You will get to the point of wanting a new direction and trying to figure out if you want them in this new direction in your life. And I'm feeling that plenty of you do, but you're not quite sure how to open up to them, because you feel as though you've gone through so much of this spiritual awakening, of this emotional change, that it's changed you in such a profound way that you just don't even know how to explain it to them, that this is what you want now. And you're hoping that they're receptive and that they're willing to take on this new path with you. It's almost as though you feel as though you're kind of not wanting to be truthful and honest about everything from the get-go because you're trying to spare them, that you're wanting to make these changes and you're afraid that maybe they won't agree with the changes that you want to make in your life. But don't deceive yourself, Pisces. Don't go along with what you really do not want for yourself to appease someone just to keep them in your life. Okay? Stay away from the self-deception because I feel it's strong here. With the twin flame and the release your ex. Okay. This is deep for some of you. The time has come to clear your energy. This is a spiritually based relationship. That energy that you need to release is their toxic energy, their addictions, their codependency. It is draining you. And if you continue on this road, that 10 of Wands that belongs to them, it's yours as well because they are your twin flame. But you need to be able to help yourself and help them. But if you don't help yourself in this, if you don't release yourself from their shame spiral, from their toxicity, this, negative wormhole that they're in, then you're going down with them. You don't need to release them permanently, but you need to release the energy that they give off so that you are in a much better place, much more balanced, so that they can then come to that same balance where they finally get the help that they need. Remember that this can go vice versa as well. This is a tough one for some of you twin flame partnerships. Whew. This is probably the longest reading I've done so far. So I feel the need to just pull a couple more because I'm not feeling that vibe, that energy. But I know that you want to help them. I know you don't want to release yourself from them, but you can release yourself from the energy that they're putting off. Stay grounded. Remember that the feelings that you're feeling that don't belong to you, that ultimately belong to them. There is a need for healing, tempering how quickly you're trying to move forward in making this work. Healing and balance needs to be there at the forefront. So if you're feeling their energy, that they're in pain, that they're bound and tied to something or someone, know that the only way that you can help them is by mirroring what it is that they really need. So if they need peace and balance and, grounding and emotional stability, loving energy, give that to yourself. Because the more you give that to yourself, the more willing they will be to give that to themselves, right? So when you give yourself love, they will feel that loving energy, just as how you feel their toxic energy that they've kind of been lingering in. It's heartbreaking, and I know that you're feeling it. I know that in your quiet moments, and even in your not so quiet moments, you've been feeling it. Don't drown yourself in those types of energies. Give yourself the love that they deserve so that they can love themselves as well. And know that as you heal, you bring about a new sense of hope to a new beginning. Wow, Pisces, that was really, really deep. Your 2019 sneak peek turned into kind of like a mini reading because this reading went really long. We're going on an hour. Okay, my Pisces, goddess guidance to close out this reading, please. What message do you have for Pisces? Goddess guidance oracle. Of course. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Pisces, take that energy from Mother Mary, expect a miracle, have faith, trust the process, get grounded, love yourself, give yourself everything that you could possibly want in your relationship so that it comes to you. Okay? Pisces, have a wonderful holiday. Have a wonderful December. I will be coming back in a couple weeks with your mid-month and your 2019. I might put out the 2019 forecast before the mid-month though. So check out, let's see, the mid-month for love and general for November's are still there since we're still in November. And we'll see you really soon. If this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I absolutely appreciate all your likes and comments and messages. If you'd like me to tap into your personal energies, all my information is in the description box below. So give it a thumbs up if this resonated. If you like the way I read, I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time of this hour-long reading. Take care, Pisces. Happy holidays. Bye.